And I'm curious to see, because obviously we don't have Showtime, so I don't know what's going on in the second season. But I am curious to see, if there's some part of the Wendigo, the spirit of the North, that starts coming into that.
That's what, because in that, I don't give too many spoilers for that show because it's really fantastic and you should see it. But the soccer team are huddled around the airplane that has crashed, and then the weather's starting to turn, and there's no shelter there. So they decide to hike basically north towards the lake to try to find some more sustainable shelter and food and everything. And when they're at that point, then they notice a cabin in the mountains, and then they move to the cabin basically. And the guy whose cabin it is had actually committed unalivings. For the censors, committed the unalivings of himself in the cabin, and they've come to find out that there's some sort of power, basically, in the cabin that drove him insane. And then the longer that the girls stay there, it starts to get into their minds as well.
Yeah, and it'll seep. And
right.
Based on what we saw at the now, granted, you haven't watched it, but at the very beginning, the very first episode, very first 10 minutes. Kind of sets the scene of what's going to come
in the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, in Yellowjackets. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, really, really good. Well, there isn't. The Yellowjackets is a weird TV show because there isn't a B actor in it.